As a bone doctor, I have to tell you something that honestly shocked even me. There's a simple drink, a soda you probably have sitting in your fridge right now, that may be quietly raising your risk of spinal damage while you sleep. Most people think it's alcohol, or maybe those flashy energy drinks. But no, it's something far more ordinary. Something millions of people sip on every single day without realizing the harm. And here's the surprising part. It's not just the sugar, and it's not just the fizz. The real danger comes from something else hidden inside, and it becomes even more risky once you pass the age of 40. I've been working with bones and spines for many years, helping people stay mobile, strong, and pain-free. If you care about protecting your spine and joints as you get older, make sure you stick with me. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the simple but powerful steps that can keep your body moving well into the future. Let me ask you something personal. Do you wake up in the morning with a stiffness in your back that never used to be there? Does sitting too long leave you with that dull ache in your lower back that makes it hard to get up and move? Have you noticed yourself standing a little shorter than before? Or maybe your posture changing in ways you don't like? These aren't just small annoyances. They are signals your spine is giving you, early warnings that something deeper may be going on. And I know how scary that can feel, because losing spinal health isn't just about bones. It's about losing independence, losing mobility, and losing that strong feeling of confidence in your own body. Your spine is what lets you stand tall, walk freely, and live life on your own terms. When it starts to weaken, it doesn't just affect how you move, it affects how you see yourself. That's why it's so important to pay attention now, before small aches grow into something that takes away your freedom. Here's the truth most people don't realize. That soda you think of as a harmless treat is not harmless at all. Over time, it can quietly speed up spinal degeneration, weakening the very structure that holds you upright and protects your nerves. Every sip is like adding stress your back doesn't need, and if you're already feeling stiffness or discomfort, it can make things worse much faster than you expect. But here's the part most people never hear, and it's important. Your bones and your spine are not helpless. They have built-in repair systems that work every single night while you sleep. The damage isn't automatic, and it isn't permanent. With the right choices, the process can be slowed down and even reversed. That's why today I'm going to share with you the shocking truth about this soda, the science of how it harms your spine, and the simple steps you can start tonight to protect your back and keep it strong for years to come. The soda I'm talking about is cola, those dark, fizzy drinks that taste sweet and comforting, but carry a hidden danger for your spine. The problem isn't just the sugar, it's what's inside the cola itself. One of the main culprits is phosphoric acid, a chemical added to give it that tangy bite. The problem is, phosphoric acid blocks your body from absorbing calcium properly, and calcium is the very mineral your bones and spine depend on to stay strong. Then you add caffeine and sugar together, and it's a dangerous mix. Caffeine speeds up calcium loss, and sugar makes the body pull minerals from your bones even faster, creating the perfect storm for bone thinning. On top of that, too much phosphorus from cola tricks the body into leaching calcium directly from your spine and hips just to keep balance in the blood. Think of your spine like a savings account, where calcium is the money. Every sip of cola is like a silent withdrawal you never agreed to, leaving less and less in your account to protect you when you need it most. Research supports this too. In the famous Nurses' Health study, women who drank cola regularly had a higher risk of fractures compared to those who didn't, showing just how real this connection is. But here's the thing. Cola isn't just damaging during the day. There's another hidden effect that makes it far worse at night. And that's what I'll explain next. The real danger shows up at night, because drinking cola in the evening doesn't just stop at taste. It interferes with your body's natural repair work. The caffeine in cola may seem small, but even a little can rob you of deep sleep. And deep sleep is when your spine does its main rebuilding. That's the stage where bones repair tiny cracks and strengthen themselves for the next day. Without it, your body misses out on the very window it depends on to heal. On top of that, your bones use calcium at night to restore themselves, but cola blocks this process, leaving your spine weaker by morning. To make things worse, cola sparks inflammation in the body, and those spikes at night speed up tissue breakdown in the spine, adding to stiffness and pain. I'll give you an example. David, a 62-year-old construction worker I knew, had a habit of drinking diet cola every night because he thought it was a harmless treat. Over time, he began waking up with sharp stiffness in his back, and scans later showed his spinal degeneration was moving faster than expected for his age. Once he stopped the nightly cola, his mornings slowly became easier. So if cola can weaken your spine in these hidden ways, the question is, what's actually happening inside your back to cause this kind of damage? Your spine is made up of strong bones called vertebrae, soft cushion-like discs that sit between them, and nerves that run through the middle, carrying signals to the rest of your body. When everything is balanced, the spine is flexible, absorbs shock, and keeps you moving without pain. But when cola is in the picture, that balance gets thrown off. The phosphoric acid and high sugar content create a calcium imbalance in your body, and over time this can lead to tiny microfractures in the vertebrae. They're too small to notice at first, but they add up, slowly weakening the structure. At the same time, sugar and phosphoric acid also dry out the discs, the very cushions that stop your bones from grinding together. Imagine a soft sponge that gets drier and thinner each night. That's what cola does to your spinal discs. When those discs lose their water and strength, posture begins to change, nerves get compressed, and problems like herniated discs and chronic back pain start showing up more often. This is why many people notice themselves getting shorter or feeling more hunched with age. Cola speeds up that process quietly, day by day. But here's the part most people miss. Not all sodas are the same. Some can damage your spine much faster than others, and knowing the difference is critical. When it comes to sodas, not all of them hit your spine the same way, but none of them are truly safe. Cola is by far the most damaging because it contains phosphoric acid on top of sugar and caffeine. That triple hit weakens bones, dries out discs, and speeds up calcium loss faster than most people realize. Clear sodas, like lemon lime or ginger flavors, don't usually have phosphoric acid, so they may seem a little better, but don't be fooled. They still carry caffeine in many cases, along with acids that can stress your bones. Then there are the so-called zero sugar or diet sodas. Many people think switching to diet makes them safe, but the truth is, they can be just as harmful, sometimes worse. The caffeine and acids are still there, and artificial sweeteners may also play a role in inflammation, which can hurt spinal tissue over time. That's why I often call diet sodas a wolf in sheep's clothing. They look harmless, but inside they carry the same risks. The question then becomes, if sodas are damaging your spine in all these ways, what can you actually do tonight to protect it and start giving your back the strength it needs? The good news is protecting your spine doesn't have to be complicated. In fact, there's a simple 3-step nighttime ritual you can start tonight that can make a real difference over time. The first step is hydration. Instead of reaching for a soda in the evening, replace it with mineral water or a calming herbal tea like chamomile. This keeps your body hydrated without the acids and caffeine that harm your bones. The second step is giving your body the minerals it needs before bed. A small snack rich in calcium and magnesium, like a handful of almonds, a spoon of sesame seeds, or some leafy greens, can help your bones rebuild while you sleep. The third step is a gentle spinal decompression stretch. Just 5 minutes of lying on your back with your knees bent, or using a simple stretch where you reach your arms overhead, can relieve pressure from the spine and give your discs space to recover overnight. Think of this ritual like brushing your teeth. It's quick, repeatable, and sets you up for long-term protection. I had a patient named Susan, a 58-year-old teacher who used to drink cola every night to relax. She switched to chamomile tea, added a small magnesium-rich snack, and did a short stretch before bed. Within 6 weeks, she noticed her morning stiffness had eased, and her back felt more flexible. Small changes like this really do add up. I want you to hear this clearly. Your spine is not doomed. Even if you're in your 50s, 60s, or 70s, your body still has an amazing ability to repair itself. Every single night while you sleep, your bones are given the chance to rebuild, your discs to rehydrate, and your spine to restore some of its strength. That natural repair system doesn't disappear with age. It only needs the right support from you. And here's the empowering part. Protecting your spine isn't about giving up everything you enjoy. It's about making small, intentional choices that protect your independence. Choosing water instead of soda, adding minerals your body is craving, or taking a few minutes to stretch. All of these signal your body to heal. You don't have to overhaul your life in one night. These little steps, done consistently, help you stand taller, move easier, and keep the freedom to live life on your terms. If this message gave you clarity, I'd be honored if you like, share, and subscribe. I'll be sharing more natural, science-backed ways to protect your bones and spine so you can keep living strong and confident at every age.